Hello everyone, my name is Boost and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be cracking open the entire Hot Wheels 2017 Car Culture Modern Classic set. Now I got all these cars from the reject shop for, well, this is absolutely insane price. These were all $3 each for each car. So that means a whole set was 15 Australian dollars. So obviously if you didn't know that, I live in Australia. That's why I'm so happy to find these cars are so cheap. That's probably, I think $3 might be the regular price in USD. Maybe they sell for a little less over there, but the regular retail price for these in Australia is from anywhere from $6 to $7, $9. I've seen it at some stores, but very happy to get these. Just absolutely awesome modern classics at the reject shop. We found one whole case of cars there. I picked up pretty much every single car because I have one set to open and one to keep in package, so we have every single car. As I've said for like the 5th time, all of them here. We're going to be doing this in number order, so that does mean that the best is going to be last. If you have a look at the set there, we have the Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 Evo 2. Such an awesome car, but that is going to be opened last on today's videos because it is the 5th car in the set. So let's move the others to the side to check out this 1990 M3. Such an awesome car. So look at this cracked open. This might be the first ever Car Culture car. I think this is the exact first one that I've cracked open. So this is a very big milestone for me in my Hot Wheels collecting career, I suppose. But what just a clean color on this BMW M3. I'm sort of liking it. It's not really reminiscent of the card. If we take it back here, you can see that it is more of a light blue. So the blue depicted on the card is very different from the blue depicted on the car, which is a very unfortunate bit. Still, it's a very clean color on the actual car nonetheless. It does look okay. Wish they stuck with the blue that they had in the first place on the card art, but still not much we can do about that. So here we have the M tampos on the side with 2 stripes that continue onto the roof. Looks pretty cool there, and I'm pretty sure those are the only tampos on this car. None on the rear. There's some on the other side, of course, but I don't... Yeah, there's none at the front. That's pretty sad, except for a tiny little BMW logo there. Not much going on with this car. No idea what you call these wheels. These are some rubber wheels, obviously, because they're in car culture. This car is metal body, metal base with the rubber tires, so no idea what these wheels are called because I don't really tend to look at rubber tire names that much. This is from base code K30, and it does say BMW M3 on the base. Very, very nice car to start off with. Glad to have this one in my collection, so let's put this off to the side. Alright, second to get open today is the 85 Honda CRX. This is my least favorite from the set, just because it's a pretty iffy car for me. It's okay, but the way that they've executed the model, how half of it is plastic at the bottom here, just is not good at all. Doesn't weigh as much as the other cars in this set, so that's very unfortunate. But let's get this cracked open nonetheless. So there we go. Here we have my second Car Culture car I've cracked open today, or just in history. So if we pop this down, and we pop the camera down and zoom in on this baby. Oh, we've got to dim the brightness a bit on the camera. That's a bit too bright. So having a look around, we can see that it's pretty much exactly what I said, how half of this body is plastic. It feels very weird. It's definitely very different to any of the cars we have in the Hot Wheels line. I don't think many cars are executed this way, but it's very interesting to say the least. Liking the tampo and color design on this, but that's pretty much about it for the car. There's not too much I like, but we can see it has a Honda badge there. Very nice, just random black tampo stripes on the roof, hood, and also on the back. And talking about the hood, look at the crazy hood on this model. This is just very different. I don't know if this is a hood scoop or something different, but still it looks okay. It's just not my sort of thing. But here we have some nice rubber tires. Of course, all of these models are going to have rubber tires because it is Car Culture series, so obviously no surprises there. We got rear light tampos with 2 exhausts popping out there. Looks very, very nice. And having a look on the bottom, this is most likely, actually no, this is guaranteed to have the same base code as all the other cars because they were all from the same case. K30 on the base, and it does say 1985 Honda CRX there. So my brightness is very messed up on my camera right now, so sorry everyone if it's a bit annoying to look at the brightness, because sometimes it is a bit too bright and too dim. But still, here we have the Honda CRX, so it's an okay car. I know some people like it more than I do, obviously, but anyways, on to the next car. Alright, here we have my second favorite from the set. Here we have the Porsche 964. Let me zoom out there, but this is such a sweet Porsche model in black. This looks really, really sweet. Don't know what these wheels are called, obviously, but still, having a look at the card art as well, this does look pretty darn nice. It's pretty much the same on the other cars. Here we have the Renault 5 Turbo, and the Mercedes-Benz 190, I'm not even going to bother saying that name, it's way too long, but there we have the card art for that, looks pretty sweet. We'll pull the card out for the Honda CRX as well, so here we have that there. Now, I'm sure you've seen this already, but still, just if you haven't, here we have the BMW M3 as well, so very happy to be opening this car, the Porsche 964. I do already have one in box, so that's obviously why I'm going to be opening this today. So let's get this cracked right open. Oh no, I ripped the blister the tiniest bit. That's sort of unfortunate, but let's pull the car out. The rubber tires are sort of gripping onto the package. That's a bit annoying, but here we have it. Very, 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 very nice Porsche here. Got the red metal base, the red interior, very different colors. Not many times have we seen red bases on cars, especially with just Porsches as well. It's very different, just red colored base. I don't think it works too well, especially considering it's metal on a realistic. I think they could have done something better, like maybe like a dark grey, like the same color as the wheels here, but still I'm not complaining too much. Like, I'm still very happy with the way this car is presented in this set, but looks very, very cool. Here we have the Porsche tampos on the side, which is very true to the detail. I've seen a few Porsches like this in person. I can say quite a few of them have had this Porsche tampo, like either saying something like Carrera, I think, or Boxster, or something like that. But I do know it's a real detail on real live Porsche cars. You have Porsche badge and headlight tampos. Have we got anything on the back? I doubt we do. Oh, we have some very strange rear lights there. That is the same plastic as they've got for the window. That's sort of creative, I suppose, but not really what I was expecting. So, look on the base. What have we got? We've got the base code K30. No surprises there, of course, but very, very nice. What's it say on the base? Porsche 964 Carrera 2. So, it doesn't say the whole name on the card, I don't think. Let me double check this. Yeah, on the card it only says Porsche 964, so this has a enlarged name. That's a bit different, but anyways, very beautiful Porsche. Let's move on to the next car. I'm glad to be opening this. Here we have the Renault 5 Turbo, number 4 out of 5 for this series, so this is the second last car we're going to be opening. This is one of my favourite cars from this set, other than the Merc and the Porsche, so I think this is probably my third favourite, just because of how small and cool it looks. Sort of reminds me of the Honda City Turbo, but not too much, so let's get this one cracked right open, if I can. Come on, get it open, car. This is a bit annoying, it's glued pretty well. And here we have it right there. Let's pull it out and roll it down to here. Put the card off to the side and zoom in on this beautiful, beautiful car. Now we're going to have to zoom in quite a bit for this one because it is so small, so my thumb might get in the way here and there. But you have some white. How many spokes are that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got white 8 spokes on this car. It looks very nice. I'm pretty sure this is the same axle size as the Nissan 370Z, so I might wheel swap it. Probably won't until I get another one, but still very, very nice. The tampos on this model are pretty great. We got Sparko 16. We got, Cast Troll. I forgot what that is. Cast something. I just have mind blank. I completely forgot what that petrol company is called, but whatever that is, please comment below. Pretty sure you people will know a lot more than me. So here we have Yokohama on the back left fender there. Looks pretty cool. So on the back we have this weird clipping. I forgot what this is called, but I'm guessing this has one rivet then, this car does. Yeah, there we have only one rivet on the front there. Pretty predictable considering they have the back clips in there. On the other side we have pretty much the exact same as the other side, except obviously it's going to be flipped. So 16, Castrol, Sparko, whatever this is, the triangle there. Koni or Komi, I can't tell what that says, but we have Yokohama as well. I forgot what that is, but it sounds very, very Japanese like. So having a look on the top, we have 16 once again, obviously a racing sort of theme for this one. On the front we have Yokohama, and the front definitely reminds me of the Honda City Turbo. If we have a look at that, it's very, very reminiscent of the same style, like very Japanesey front. I reckon that's what this car is. Just looks very Japanese at the front, but the rest is just like, wow. This car just looks very Japanese in general, but obviously it's not because it's a Renault, but still. I don't know, it looks like it's had some JDM inspiration, but still, it looks pretty cool. But having a look on the base, predictable base code, there it is, K30. Mini Renault, or not a mini, small Renault, to the final car, by far You have the Benz 92. This is such a cool car. I'm glad to have one of these in package and going to add on just such a sought after model, but now I have two of them and I couldn't be happier because this car is so sweet. Let me put the car to the side. Oh, this car is so cool. Oh, that's sweet. But here we have it, the Mercedes, what is it, 190e? I'm gonna have to double check the name. Yeah, the Mercedes 190e out of box. Just such a beautiful car, everyone. Just feast your eyes on this. It's in the midnight black. It looks awesome. Just midnight black with the black windows. Couldn't be more perfect in my opinion, but we have all the back. That looks awesome. Here we have 190e tampos. That's way too bright. 190e tampos, Mercedes logo, 2.516 on the right side. And those rear lights look pretty darn sweet. I'm going to install this somewhere other than my shop because I think it deserves a better spot to sit this car because it's just so awesome. So obviously not much to talk about this car because there's no tampos on the side roof or like wing, but we have got some on the front, which is obviously to be expected considering there's none on the sides. But obviously here we have like the just lights and grille tampoed in there, which does look pretty darn nice. And of course here on the back side we do have the wing, which is pretty much the reason why 99% of the people that love this car love it. Or at least the Hot Wheels version at least, because I remember when this was released, everyone was going crazy about it, and I can see why now that I have it in my hands. But very cool wheels as well. They suit this model very nicely. Don't know what they're called. And on the base, if I brighten my screen, here we have base code K30, which obviously to be expected for just because it's the same base code as the same case. I don't know what I'm saying, but still, I'm just very happy to finally have this set, and finally, I didn't even know finally, I'm just very surprised that I've managed to get all of these out of package as well as having them in package. Let me just get all of them in frame here. Oh, come on, I have to get the Beamer in frame as well, come on. But anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to click the thumbs up, share it, and I'll see you all next time. And also, be sure to comment your favorite car out of these 5, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.